The institution that I'm from, it went into decay. They didn't mean the box, it just happened that way. I don't need to know a thing about the gangster mentality, just work with a nigga. I don't practice equality. I form the congregation on the gangster priority. Heart of the game, I wrote the gospel apology. I found another nigga and we had a connection. He do favors for a player whenever he can. I have a song on his record without the edit. I love to hear it out loud. I need all of my credit. We met in the niggerhood in Bollywood and trying to use the finger. It's an attitude. I'm known to be preaching to American gospel. Ain't gonna have no blacks because of Tyler Copper. Heard the shit was dope and they had to test. They found him guilty of flossing and abuse set check. People in the Bollywood don't ever complain, and being part of the rain is cheaper than champagne. I ain't the only nigga with an attitude. There's a set you can claim and only one can lose. I was hearing my dap and I was already tripping. You can't fuck with a hater. It's long division with the niggerhood to the swap mark in the main street. Then I kind of flossed. The guy used to play a hater looking over my shoulder. I had the game point and the game was over. I wrote a new track, divided new map. I know about rebellion. It's always first class. Even wrote some desolation and it didn't verse. But I left it in the game and it started to curse. There is a playbook, but it's not for the team. It was made for the hustlers, the niggas that do things. It's not a campaign to use an epiphany. There is a concept and it's unexplained. I'm not leaving black diamonds or guilty nigga. I don't leave the trap market in front of the bank. You can put it on a contract and try to sign it. If you make it bottom line, you can try to write it. Wouldn't kick it that way. It's not part of the assignment. If you really had a hustle, you could stand beside it. I found the recipe in the player's handbook. I read all directions. Now I know how to do it. I can help you with the hook, but it's already policy. I get worried about niggas with different technology. Doesn't take a hidden track to get into the black. The science ain't the only other reason to buy it. It's not a propaganda, how I want to exploit it, but as a matter of fact, they already set the game point. I made an antidote. You're the one who drank it. Were you writing it down? Were you stitching a blanket? Who built a battleship? I'm the one who sank it. If you were playing the spade, you're going to have to replay it. I try to keep a record of my track activity. Times I forget and I do it for free. I like to write it down so I know what was said. I boarded up the crack house so you can forget it. Turn the volume down. I'm not constructing the parliament to deal osmosis like I said in New Orleans. I'm passing the bomb. It's full of swag. Moses got the water from the tap in the Puget Sound. I threw myself a 40. It was put on notice. It was only for the band and I loved the crown. I keep the fly drill for the ones who loaded. I pass around the earplugs when the party gets loud. Just to be instrumental by majority vote. Put it out on the sound and we'll see if it floats. I already know about the round. Give it radio play and getting played isn't hard. I kinda like it that way. Ain't hard to listen when the buttons of depth come. Long as there's a flow, there's a matter of push it from. Said when I record you can't be on the yacht. Can a nigga set chip? It could resort to tantrum if the lyric is hard. We can always slow down. You don't have to set chip to be a part of the sound. I'm wearing the name tag. I'm the game of death. My system has bling, I got video tech. The light came on, I'm gonna do a sound check. I rolled the blunt, I haven't burned it yet. I'm gonna take it to the stage cause I kinda own it. And pass the microphone to another opponent. They look at the box, the performance was solid. I heard the same story, said the call was naughty. I heard the complaints about thugging and harmony through a handful of blunts. Started the party, didn't stop the after party cause I still got stash. I opened up the back door to invite the trash. Had a handful of numbers with the strings attached. Different set of hoods, the Titans don't crash. I don't never leave the party, it's just part of the flow. Keep the speaker backstage so I can hear the show. When I'm not signing autographs or blowing some draw, I might be cutting up a rug or kicking in limbo. I met a brother backstage in the Kush pit, pretty sure that I know what a slave chain is. Particular culture, I'm keeping the credit. Heard nobody gets caught like the way it was said. If it sticks to the ribs, it could be dynamite. The root salad green, just a little bit of pride. Smoke with a customer for a customer performance. We don't hardly talk prices after you can afford it. Take a picture of the player, take a picture with you. Get a tattoo of my name, see what I can do. If the game goes to overtime, we happen to lose. You can stay on the team in the Bollywood. Ow!